wrongly spelled or inappropriate word. Our job is to identify either wrongly spelled word from the given bold words or inappropriate word. Let's check the wrongly spelled word first. If there are no wrongly spelled words, then let's read the question. Eased. EASE, ease means making something comfortable, okay. Making something easy. Foreign, spelling correct. Norms, okay. Crossed, okay. In terms of spelling, all are correct. But let me read the sentence to check if there is any inappropriate word. The government has, after has, what is needed? V3, okay. Government has eased foreign direct investment norms, crossed. Already V3 is used here. It has eased foreign direct investment norms, crossed 15 sectors. Crossed 15 sectors wrong, across 15 sectors. Across is a relevant word, suitable word, not crossed. Governor newly appointed occupy. GOVERNOR, correct spelling. Newly, correct spelling. Appointed, also correct spelling. Occupy, double P, correct spelling. So let me read the sentence to check if there is any inappropriate word. The RBI governor is the RBI governor, okay. He is the newly appointed. Is it correct? Newly appointed vice chairman. Vice chairman is noun. Noun partner is adjective. EDs and INGs can be adjectives sometimes. These are adjectives sometimes. What is the partner of adjective? Partner of adjective is adverb. So ly is there, adjective is there, noun, perfect combination. No problem with that. So RBI governor is the newly appointed vice chairman of the bank for international settlements and will occupy the post. He will occupy the post for 3 years. All correct. Fifth option. I did not get. Oh. This is correct spelling. This one? OCCUPY. Argues, generate, values, society. Society spelling wrong. Societies plural is this and singular is this. What should come there? In his new book, the author argues that firms should generate value for societies as well as shareholders or single society. Societies as well as shareholders. Fourth option. D, local committees, region, all correct. Delete E, second option, local. Need customer specific purchase, all correct. Need customer specific purchase, all correct in terms of spelling. Let me read. You don't need to be a customer of a specific bank. Do not be a customer of a specific bank in order to purchase a gift. All correct. Fifth option. Error location. Our job is to identify the grammatical error. Where is the grammatical error? First part, second part, third part, or fourth part. If there is no error, answer is 5, no error. The clever disciple. Disciple means student, person who is learning. Clever disciple who knew the special verse. Always remember, poems are generally in verses, stanzas. Poem lines are called verses. Verse is also called word or statement. A word or a statement is called verse. VERSE. There is one more verse. Spelling is this. It is related to bad. Who knew the special verse wanted to show after to what is needed. Whenever to comes, we need to add V1 of the verb. Showed is wrong, only show is needed to show how he was better than the others. Error is in the third part. The king humbly, excuse. Arrogant means, what is the meaning of arrogant? Arrogant opposite is humble. Arrogant means overestimating ourselves is called arrogant. Underestimating ourselves is called humble. If you think yourself more, you are arrogant. If you think yourself low, you are humble. So what is given here? King humbly thanked the noble deer for saving his life. His life means whose life? King's life. So king humbly thanked, this is correct. Adverb, verb, correct. Thanked whom? Thanked the deer, noble deer, correct. For, after for, ing, correct. Answer is no error. Fifth option. The fears. Fears means, what is the meaning of fears? A lion is always fierce, or lion is always ferocious. A lion is always fierce or ferocious. Fierce. Opposite is gentle, meek. A sheep is gentle, a rabbit is gentle, whereas a lion fierce, tiger fierce, means something which creates fear and respect. Gambiram, Bhayanak, fierce. The fierce lion and sly. Sly means cunning. Cunning fox. The fierce lion and the cunning fox became friend. Friend of whom? Became friend and decided to hunt together. After 2v1, okay. Decided to hunt together, okay. So answer is either 1 or 2. Fierce lion and the sly fox, 2 are there. 2 animals are mentioned, lion, fox. They became friends. Not single friend, they became friends. When the bison had gone down to the water hole to drink, the jackal goes up to the lion and started speaking to him. If you observe the sentence, how are the verbs? The verbs are given in the past. Had V3 past, started past, but this goes is in the present, V1, yes. The sentence is dominated by past verbs. So more verbs are related to past. So convert this present verb into past verb form. So when the bison had gone to the water hole to drink, the jackal goes up wrong. The jackal went up. Jackal went up to the lion and started speaking to him. Third one. The turtle would have loved to accompany his friends. But turtle would have, after have V3 is okay, 2 plus V1 okay. Turtle would have loved to accompany his friends. Accompany means giving company. But he could not fly. So he means turtle could not fly. Answer, fifth option, no error. Now rearrangement of sentences, we need to arrange A, B, C, D into a proper meaningful paragraph. Also, if a sentence is starting with also, that cannot be the first sentence. Before also, something else has to be there. B, in the splendid palace of Emerald City, which is in the center of land of Oz, is a great throne room where Princess Ozma sits on a throne of glistening emeralds and listens to all the troubles of our people. Maybe first sentence, because this sentence is like an introductory statement. This sentence is introducing the Emerald City and the princess and what she does. Maybe first sentence. Look at C. It is starting with so. So is a connector or a conjunction. Before so, something else is needed. Generally, if you want to use so, you require 2 sentences. Sentence 1, sentence 2. Not the first sentence. Around Ozma's throne on such occasions. What kind of occasions? Such occasions, they need to tell the occasions first, later on such occasions. Hence, this cannot be the first one. These 2 B's, if a sentence is starting with these, that cannot begin the paragraph. So only one sentence is left out for us as a first sentence, that is B. Now what is B saying? The splendid palace, splendid means impressive, attractive. Impressive, attractive, beautiful palace of the Emerald City. Emerald means a kind of stone which shines, right? Emerald. Have you ever heard of emerald? Green color generally. Am I true? Emerald, green color stone. In the splendid palace of the Emerald City, which is in the center of land of Oz. So where is this city? It is in the land of Oz. There is a great throne room. Throne means Game of Thrones. Throne means where the king sits, where the king or queen sits. So king's chair. King's chair is called throne. There is a throne room where Princess Ozma sits on a throne. So on the throne, who sits? Ozma. Sits on a throne of glistening. Glistening means shining. Shining is called glistening. Shining is more, glistening is less. During night, some dresses glisten. Have you ever attended any night functions? During night functions, some people's dresses, they glisten a lot. Glistening emeralds, shining emeralds, and listens to all the troubles of our people. Who listens? This Princess Ozma, she sits on the throne. What kind of throne? Shining emerald containing throne. And she listens to the troubles of her own people. First is B. And look at E, these two bees. Beast is nothing but a kind of wild animal, uncontrollable animal is called a beast. So let me check where are these bees. Can you show me where are these bees? Beast is mentioned here. I am reading this A. Also crouched on either side of the throne are two enormous bees. Crouched, do you know crouch? Crouch means sitting on knees. Sitting on knees is called crouched. In your school days, did you have kneel down punishment? Sometimes whenever we pray to God, we sit on knees and we pray. Generally Muslims, they sit on their knees and they pray to the God. So sitting on knees is nothing but crouch. Sitting on knees. So these bees were there. Means on either side of the throne, the princess chair is there. On one side one animal, another side another animal. On either side of the throne are two enormous beasts. Enormous means big, great, large, known as hungry tiger and cowardly lion. Cowardly means fearful. Fearful lion is there, hungry tiger is there. And can I add E after that? These two beasts are Ozma's chief guardians. But as everyone loves the beautiful princess, there has never been any disturbance in the great throne room. So every time these two animals sit beside the princess, and there was no problem because of these beasts. So can I pair A and E? A and E can be paired. Now what else is remaining? C and D. So Ozma's big gods. Who are the big gods? Big gods are more ornamental than useful. Means they are for only attraction, not useful. Double comparison. They are more ornamental than useful, and no one realizes that better than the bees themselves. Those animals also know that we are only for show off. We are not useful anyways. So can I keep C before A or after E? After E. After E I am keeping C. So what is the next sentence, remaining sentence? Around Ozma's throne on such occasions. Occasions means here listening to troubles of the people. That occasion only? Yes, no. Around Ozma's throne on such occasions are grouped all important dignitaries of Oz. So where did they mention throne first? In the B sentence, they have mentioned throne, means king or queen's chair. And who is there around the throne? Around the throne, great people are there. Also, animals are also there. So what is the order? B, D, A, E, C. B, D, A, E, C. Have you read the passage? Have you done it? What happened? Have you had your lunch? Where is the energy going off? Only you are using energy for writing? Yes. Which of the following characteristics of the father comes across distinctly through the story? Where is the father? Is it in the first paragraph? Let me read it. There once lived an old man. He had 3 sons. One day the old man called his 3 sons and said, my end is near. My end is near means I am about to die. I am going to die. I wish to give you certain things. So I am about to die. I want to write well. I want to give property to you. 3 sons. I wish to give you certain things that I have kept for you. For you only I saved those things. He then gave a rooster. Rooster is nothing but a kind of hen. A rooster, he gave a rooster to eldest son, and an axe. Axe means it is used for cutting the wood. Axe to the second son, and a cat to the youngest son. So 3 sons got 3 different gifts. One is rooster, second one axe, third one cat. Concentrate here. These things may seem worthless, but everything depends on how sensibly you use them, said the old man. In a few days, old man died. So father died here. He was aggressive. He was lonely. He rarely became angry. He was wise. He was an animal lover. He was wise and he has given 3 different things to 3 sons. As mentioned in the story, people of the island bought rooster. They bought rooster because, why did they buy? Where is that island buying rooster? Is it in the second paragraph? Yes, no. In a few days, the old man died. His sons decided to make their fortune. Means they want to earn money. They want to create wealth. His sons decided to make their fortune using the gifts. Using the gifts they received from their father. So whatever the father gave, based on that they want to earn money. So the eldest son went wandering about with his rooster. He crossed many cities and towns until he reached an island where people did not know how to divide the time. So this eldest son, what did he do? His gift was rooster. Along with the rooster, he went to many places and finally came to an island. So in the island, what was happening? Nobody knew what was time. They did not know how to count the time, how to see the time, how to calculate the time. So there what happened? So he thought, so he called out to the people and said, no, perhaps this should be the right place to use my rooster. What he thought? Here I can use my rooster very well, he thought. So he called out to the people and said, look, here is an amazing creature. It has a ruby red crown upon its head like a knight. It crows 4 times during the night. When it crows for the last time, the sun soon rises. But if it crows in the broad daylight, then be careful, there will certainly be a climate change or change in weather. The people of the island were amazed. They were wondered to see such a creature. Is this creature up for sale? They asked. The island people asked, are you selling this rooster? Then the eldest son said, oh yes, the price is as many gold coins as a donkey can carry. So donkey full of gold coins I need, then I will give this rooster. He replied, oh, that's a small price for such a precious, useful creature. What do these island people tell? So you are asking very less money, this donkey full of golden coins, we are ready to give for that useful creature called rooster. Who will help us in keeping track of time? They replied and willingly gave him the gold coins. Now options. They genuinely wished to help the eldest son in becoming a merchant. Merchant means businessman. It would help them manage their time more effectively. Yeah, because if they buy rooster, they bought rooster because it would help them time. They were amused by its features and wanted it as a pet. No, only B. They bought it for time. Where is chanced upon according to the passage? Chanced upon. Last or third? Third paragraph, where is that? Third line here. Anyways, I'm reading it. When the eldest son came home with his wealth, the other two sons were astonished. They were shocked. Now the second son went wandering about with his axe. He crossed many farms where laborers were carrying their own axes. At last he chanced upon an island where people knew nothing about axes. So he began displaying his axe and started narrating its uses. People were amazed to see such a tool and agreed to buy it for a horse laden with as much gold as it could carry. For axe they are ready to give horse full of gold. At last he chanced upon an island. He came to an island accidentally. Chance upon means accidentally meeting a person or a place. Divided, went with the flow, maybe. Wait for something, failed to find out, came across. Answer 2 or 5. What is the meaning of come across? Come across is a phrasal verb, means find somebody or something accidentally. I was going to the market and I came across my old 10th class friend. I came across my 10th class friend. Came across means meet accidentally. Answer 5th option. Suddenly, opposite meaning. Here, be careful, there will certainly be a change in weather. Suddenly means what? Positively? Is it positively? But we require what? Opposite meaning. Certainly means surely. Certain means sure. Your success is certain, means it is sure. So certainly is positive. Positive, same meaning. Cautiously, carefully. Probably means possibly. Chances are there, bit positive. Blindly, not related to the given context. And last one, eccentric. Do you know eccentric? Eccentric, weird, bizarre, odd, strange, all same meanings. Do you have any eccentric habits? Generally we don't respond. While writing we never respond, sir. రాసేటప్పుడు ఎవరి మాట వినం. Do you have any strange friends or strange habits? How many of you look at the palms whenever you wake up in the morning? How many of you do that? Strange habit, eccentric. Any other eccentric habit do you have? When somebody calls you on, I believe everybody has a cell phone, right? When you get a call, do you speak on the call or you just look at the cell phone? Somebody will be on the line and that fellow will be shouting, hello, and you look at that phone, that's it. Somebody says, hello, you look at that, that's it. Later on, he'll hang up. Same thing is happening when you are not responding. Answer is certainly means surely, cautiously means doubtfully. Cautious means careful or doubtful, both the meanings. Second option. Right opposite is wrong. Right opposite is left. Right has multiple meanings, right? Right is used for directions. Right is used for not wrong. Right is used for human rights, right to freedom of speech. Where is this right context, right? This should be the right place to use my rooster, right place. Opposite meaning. Dishonest, opposite is honest. Unfitting, not suitable. Meaning is not suitable, not the blank. Bad luck, true, left. Answer 2 or 5. This is the right place means this is the best place. This is a suitable place. Opposite is unfitting, not suitable. Second option. Worthless means no worth, no value. These things may seem worthless. Barren. What is the meaning of barren? Barren opposite is fertile. Fertile means productive land. A land where crops can be cultivated is called fertile. Barren, unproductive. A land where crops cannot be cultivated is called barren. If some process is there, process is not producing results, barren. If a human being is not producing results, barren. His efforts are barren because not productive. His efforts are fertile, he got the job. Barren, fertile. Worthless, valueless, maybe. Significant is opposite, significant means important. Useless, maybe same meaning. Abolish. Abolish means cancel something officially. Cancel an order, cancel a tradition. Raja Ramohan Roy abolished sati. Not related to the given context. Adopt means taking something new. Angelina Jolie adopted a baby from India. Take something new. Adopt technology, adopt baby. Both are not possible, both are related to verbs. But here worthless means valueless. Answer 1 or 3. Useless. Worthless, valueless, useless. Third option. Begging. Begging is always related to requesting. But here what is there? Let's check. Let me read the last one quickly, last paragraph, so that the entire passage will be completed. Now it was the third son's turn. Eldest son, how much gold he brought? Donkey full of gold. And the second son? Now it was the time for third son where he could get his cat. He went about wandering through many towns until he reached a place where mice had created a menace. Mice means rat. Mouse singular, mice is plural. They created menace. Menace means issue, problem, chaos, Gandharagolam. So the mice had created a menace and no cat had ever been seen. Only rats were there. There was not a single cat in that area. We are fed up of the mice. There are so many that they dance upon our tables and benches and they gnaw whatever they catch hold of. No. GNAW is nothing but eating. Eating is called gnaw. So these rats are eating. They are dancing on the tables, dancing on the benches, and they are eating whatever they find. They complained. The youngest son let his cat free for some time. This cat, she began her chase and soon cleared some houses. People were extremely happy to see this. They begged the king to buy this wonderful creature for their kingdom. The king readily agreed and bought it for a mule. Mule is also kind of donkey. Mule laden with gold. The youngest son happily returned home. Thus the three sons made the best out of their father's gifts and lived in wealth and prosperity. So they begged the king. Plead means please, request, same meaning, okay. Sue means fine somebody, punish somebody. Americans, they use this word. I will sue you in court. Donated, granted, ordered. Answer 1. Pleaded with. Following can be the appropriate title. Bring out the devil in you. The passage is nothing related to negative. Rooster and its crow. Where is crow? Crow was not mentioned. Mantra to be successful. Own a cat or a rooster. Buy a cat or a rooster so that you can become successful. Success mantra, no. Make the best of what you have. Yes. Scheming father. Answer is 4th option. True statement. The king was reluctant. What is the meaning of reluctant? Reluctant means unwilling, not interested. The king was reluctant to purchase the cat from the youngest son. The king was not willing to purchase the cat from the youngest son. Was he unwilling? No. All the three brothers married the king's daughters in the end. Marriage he did not mention, daughters never mentioned. Ailing. Ailing means diseased, suffering. Diseased father or suffering father is called ailing. Anarogyam jabto bimar. The ailing father had secretly informed the eldest son about making money from his rooster? No. The youngest son was too lazy to work. As a result, he went last on his quest. Answer fifth option, none of the above. As mentioned in the story, the father gave gifts to his son. Why did the father give? He didn't want them to fight in his absence. They had demanded those gifts. Those were the only gifts he could afford. He was trying to take revenge. Answer 3 or 5. 3 or 5. Let me check where is that. My end is near, sons. I wish to give you certain things that I have kept for you. He then gave rooster to his eldest son, axe to the second son, and a cat to the youngest son. These things may seem worthless, but everything depends on how you use them. So, certain things he has kept for them. So, answer 3 or 5. Third option. Two fish named multivit, centivit. Multi means many, wit means intelligence. WIT, wit means intelligence. Multivit means multi-intelligence, centivit means, centi means? Centimeter. 100. Two fish are there, multivit, centivit, lived in a lake with a frog named univit. Uni is singular. Frog has only single wit, univit. One evening as the friends were sitting by the lake, two fishermen dashed by planning to come fishing. Two fishermen was walking by, swimming by, went by, maybe. Travel, is it in the present? Named past. One evening, past only, not travel. Past, not sure. Answer 1 or 3. Oh. Two fishermen walking by planning to come fishing at the lake next morning, or two fishermen went by planning to come. Answer 1 or 3. They walking by planning come fishing. They went by planning to come fishing. 1 or 3. Answer is third option. They went by planning to come fishing. Generally walking by we don't use. If we want to use walking by the road, walking on the road, you can say go by. He is going by his plans. Like that. They went by planning to come fishing. Always remember, come fishing, go fishing, no two. At the lake next morning. Does the fisherman talk? The frog advised. Listening the fisherman talk, hearing the fisherman talk, eavesdropping. What is the meaning of eavesdropping? What is the meaning of eavesdropping? Listening secretly. Listening secretly is called eavesdropping. Somebody is, suppose you are walking in some place, you are walking and somebody was talking about you. They pronounced your name. Then what do? You stand there only. You want to listen what they are talking. And you secretly listen. They don't know you are there. So that is called eavesdropping. Afterwards and knowing. Answer 1, 2, 3. Knowing the fisherman talk or knowing? Grammatically 1, 2, 3, 5. But listening always takes 2. But after the blank 2 is not given, first one wrong. Hearing them talk, eavesdropping them talk, knowing. Answer 2, 3, 5. Second option, not knowing, hearing them talk. They heard their talk. The frog advised that they should leave the lake dash. Leave the lake just. Leave the lake closely. Leave the lake lately. Lately means recently. Leave the lake directly, not indirectly. Leave the lake immediately. Answer 5, immediately. At this, his two fish friends laughed. Who are they? Multivit and centivit. Don't be frightened, univit. Our many wits say, dash will happen to us. Nothing will happen to us. This will happen to us. Which will happen to us? Nobody will happen to us. Harm will happen to us. Answer 1, 2, 5. Grammatically correct. What is the context saying? Don't be worried. Don't be fearful. Why not fearful? Because nothing will happen. Don't be worried. Answer is 1. Nothing will happen to us. But the frog listened to his instincts and dashed the lake that night. Away the lake, vanished and disappeared, same meaning. Left the lake, hid the lake. Hid near the lake, under the lake, near on the lake. Vanish or disappear, take from. Left the lake is the right answer. He left the lake. The next morning the fishermen caught multivit and centivit in their nets. And so it is better to pay heed. Pay heed means pay attention to a single wit, common sense. So use common sense. That is the moral of this story.